Welcome to my channel. Hope you like my video and appreciate it.
Each of us has had to deal with people whose communication has an unfavorable effect on our well-being. A conversation with such a person causes unpleasant feelings, and after it you stay in a depressed state for a long time or feel completely devastated. Familiar feelings, aren't they? Simply your opponent has a pronounced negative energy. Such people need to know in the face and try to avoid contact with them that do not jeopardize their psychological health. In this article, we will tell you about the representatives of the 5 signs of the Zodiac with pronounced negative energy. 5. Virgo. Representatives of the sign of Virgo only at first glance seem peaceful and good-natured, but at closer acquaintance at once begins to show their criticality. Virgo ready to criticize absolutely everything: bosses, politicians, the weather outside the window, and of course, your work. Completely unapologetic way they will point out your shortcomings, look for mistakes and red morals, and then, bringing you to a white heat, will show you how to work. And after all, such behavior Virgo is famous not only at work, and not only in communication with colleagues. Most of all from the representatives of this sign suffer family and friends. His household Virgo drive crazy constant nagging and the requirement to maintain a perfect order in the house. But even in this case, they will find something to pick on. But this is not the only bad trait of Virgo. Representatives of this sign literally see everything in a negative light. Any information they perceive critical and distrustful, and others have to spend a lot of energy and nerves to prove the Virgo they're wrong. Naturally, to interact with such personalities, and they're more to live with them under the same roof, quite difficult. 4. Cancer. Personalities born under the sign of Cancer, natural melancholics, and the most oppressive representatives of the Zodiac. They are extremely easy to get out of balance, spoiling the mood with one unpleasant phrase, and then a day to suffer from the negativity they spill out. These are lazy individuals who can be forced to work only with a scandal, and going to the store for shopping. Be prepared for the fact that rack will piss off literally everyone, starting with the sellers and ending with you. These people do not like anything, they see flaws in everything, and this negativity is gradually transferred to others. Personalities of this sign sincerely believe that the world is unfair to them, and they are deprived. And if they have a brother or sister, the parents of Cancer all their lives will have to listen to reproaches that they are pinched and love less than other children. The most incredible thing is that any other person, faced with depression, feels malaise, weakness, and dreams to feel the joy of life again. It's different with Cancers. They feel great in this cloud of negativity and do everything to pull those around them into it. Close people pull the burden in the form of a relative of the sign Cancer, very difficult. 3. Capricorn. Under the sign Capricorn are born cold, unfeeling, and extremely selfish individuals. The whole life path of these people is aimed at career development and enrichment, and people for Capricorn only a means to achieve the goal. Therefore, and the attitude to others in the representatives of this sign more often neglectful. Capricorns consider themselves the most intelligent and wise life experience, and perceive others as individuals unintelligent, and emphasize it in every way in conversation, which is very annoying and offends interlocutors. The representative of this sign does not trust anyone but himself, and therefore all the surrounding people are suspicious. And this fact does not contribute to the establishment of benevolent relations. In addition, Capricorn is skimpy on feelings. From him do not wait for tenderness and warmth. Communication with such a person is unpleasant. Finally, the discussion of any events Capricorn inevitably reduced to the negative, likes to thicken the colors and assume the darkest ending. 2. Gemini. Heartless and calculating Gemini does not cost anything to insult and humiliate a person. They have no sense of tact but enough bile, which they spew on unpleasant people. And there are a lot of such personalities because Gemini is extremely difficult to please. In communication, Gemini are often tactless and do not choose expressions. Each person they make an assessment, and if they do not consider him equal to themselves, in communication begins to squeeze disdain and sneer. First it causes bewilderment, and then negativity and rejection, because of which people around them prefer to bypass Gemini and do not get close to this person. If you are afraid of the evil eye with Gemini, you better not cross. These people can easily jinx a person, bringing misfortune on him or Nakarkat, thereby driving away good luck. Therefore, newborn babies Gemini better not show, and ask their advice on this or that issue is more expensive. 1. Scorpio. Scorpios are called the most negative representatives of the signs of the zodiac, and for good reason. These people choose the extremes, and therefore if they love, to the point of stupefaction, and if they hate, they will not stop until they destroy their victim. Everyone knows pathological jealousy scorpions and their painful vindictiveness. Representatives of this sign do not forgive offenses, and therefore get an enemy in the person of Scorpio will not want anyone. Yes, and in communication representatives of this sign are aggressive and fiery, can bring down their anger on a person because of a trifle, and therefore others are close friends with Scorpio or prefer to stay away from this man. Many people, after communicating with Scorpios, feel weak and exhausted. This clearly indicates that among the representatives of this sign is a lot of energy vampires. These people simply feed off the energy of others and do it through aggression and negativity. Do not forget about it, that in closer to Scorpions.